What changes and big events are going to come this month for you, Capricorn? I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this month of March 2026. To get a more holistic view of this month, you may want to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, also your cusp sign. So I hope these messages will be helpful to you. Now on to your reading. First card you have, Capricorn, is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor. The planets in the heavens, the spirit guides around you, conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. This card could also signify a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning, and maybe even the ups and downs of karma. If you are trying to get a new job, you land a big job. That could be a short-term job or a long-term job. Could be a short-term gig or a long-term gig. You may really feel like, I have completed some cycle and I'm moving on up in the world. I feel like you're facing or have faced or will be facing in the month of March, like problems and issues and demons of your past. I kind of feel like you've already faced them, like you've conquered them. So now that's behind you. So now there's good fortune and success, and that kind of energy is coming in for you. I hear you're going to start to see people move faster at your command. So if you're a boss or if you're a parent and there's people you need to tell what to do or give direction or orders to, they're going to be moving a lot more faster. That's bad English, a lot faster for you in the month of March, and maybe even moving forward. So you feel like you've got more control, you've got more authority, and people are going to be taking notice and paying attention and like really, respecting what you're telling them to do and doing it, following your instructions and directions and orders. Some of you complete some kind of project that's been hanging over your head. So maybe it was something you were doing in your home. Maybe you were renovating a project or rebuilding your website or building a business and building a website or doing some kind of project for your boss or work. That project, you are completing it in March and it will be over and done with, and you're going to have like a big sigh of relief. You may even want to celebrate, open a bottle of champagne or go out to a really nice dinner and celebrate. I don't know what this means, but I hear some of you Capricorns are closing the door on some kind of monopoly that's been happening. So if there's been some kind of monopoly in a career that you've been in, or if you own a company or a business and there was some other company or business that had some kind of monopoly on something, well, that's ending. Either the universe is ending it and that's going to make things better for you, or I don't know that maybe you're ending it somehow, but regardless, it's going to be better for you. You may be making a lot of posts on social media about what you're going to do. And if you own your own business or a company, or maybe even if you work for another business or company, you could be posting like, hey, this is what my company or business is going to do now. So it could be business and company or career related. But for some of you, it could be, maybe you're getting married, or maybe you're moving, or maybe you're going to start a new career or a business. You could be putting that out there to your friends and family. It doesn't all have to be business related, but I feel like you're going to be talking about it, promoting it, announcing it, letting people know. Oh, look what card you have next. That makes sense. So you have the Eight of Rods next. That's information, messages, communication. It could be coming at you, but you could be the one creating it as well. And this could also be the arrows of love coming at you, or it could be swift and sudden change or long distance travel, or like I said earlier, communications. They could be coming at you or from you to others. Some of you are building up something, and you're building it from the ground up. And some of you, it's a business or like a website or something, maybe even a club, group, or organization, or some kind of foundation or charity. And you're going to be putting it out there, letting people know where it takes place or how they can go about joining, or if you need any kind of contributions or donations, where they could send you those financial helpful donations. You could also be getting some kind of information or an invitation or messages coming at you about something you need to participate in. This could be somebody that's asking you to do what I just said first with the card. There could be somebody reaching out to you, like, you need to participate in this, or please help with this, whatever this is. It could be a party. Somebody could be getting married or having an engagement party or a christening or a baptismal or a bris or something. And you could be getting notification coming at you like, hey, can you help us out? Can you bring that great lasagna you make, or that wonderful potato salad that you make, or that kind of thing? Or can you help pay for this? We're having this big party for mom and dad or somebody else, their anniversary or their retirement party. This could even be work related. But I really do feel like it's somebody in this regard. If it's coming at you, I feel it's like, hey, we need you to help, either with money or some kind of service you provide or some kind of talent you possess that you can help them out. That's what I feel if it's coming at you. So it could be an invitation, but it could also be an invitation and then they want you to, they want you to chip in or, donate something or create something. If anybody comes to you with plans, they send you information about plans, Capricorn, you're going to see the holes in the plan. You're going to be like, well, what about this? And what about that? And that doesn't jive or isn't right, or those things don't go together, or whatever. You're going to see the holes in the plans. So the next card in your reading is the Queen of Swords, and this is an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. This could be you, Capricorn, because it could be your sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, but it could also be if you're born on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. You may feel like you've given enough. You may feel like you've given enough, done enough, and you could feel like you're tapped out. So if somebody does come to you, it could even be a boss, like, oh, we're having this party and we need you to do this, that, and the other. Or we're having this event and we need you to work on your days off and do this, that, and another, because that could be also what's coming at you. You may feel like, you know what, I don't want to participate, or I feel like I've done enough. Now, you may still feel like you've done enough, but you may still do what they're asking you to do. This could be somebody that you are dealing with that feels quite insistent. And they may feel like, you may feel like you have to listen to what they're saying and maybe take their direction. So this could feel like somebody like a boss or a parent or a love partner or an older sibling. They may look at you like, hey, you got to follow the rules, the laws, and the regulations. Not like you're opposed to it, but like they may be like trying to impose their will, what they believe is right and fair, or any kind of laws, rules, and regulations. They may look at you like, you have to follow this, what we're saying here. You may feel like this person is takes no prisoners. You may look at them like they're ruthless or calculating. There could be a sense of camaraderie here for some of you with this air sign person, because either they may feel like, come on, we have to do this together, or you may feel that way, or you both could feel that way. So for some of you, you may be totally on board with what this air sign person is saying and doing, and that you do feel like the two of you need to cooperate, cooperate, and do something together. So it's not necessarily negative, but I'm not getting any like warm, fuzzy feelings here. I'm not feeling like you feel warm, fuzzy feelings to them. I'm not feeling like they feel warm, fuzzy feelings to you necessarily. You may have respect for each other or think highly of each other or value certain aspects of each other's personalities. So I'm going to tell you right here, I don't feel like this is a love partner for you. That's not the kind of messages that are coming up here. The two of you may need to work on some kind of project together, party, gathering, celebration project. You may need to collaborate. You may need to put your heads together and even come up with certain ideas. So before I move on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to let you know, if you want to see how these two eclipses are going to be affecting you, the one in February on the 17th and the one in March on the 3rd, you may want to get my eclipse video series that I've recorded for each eclipse. My first, the one that's the most recent, is my full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, March 3rd, 2026 effects, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. These eclipse effects are going to be the strongest for the first 6 months and could even last up to 9 months or possibly a year. You may want to get your sun sign and your rising sign, or maybe your moon sign, whatever normally resonates with you, in my YouTube and Rumble readings. But you may want to get both your sun and your rising sign. The other videos about eclipse is my eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius, February 17th, 2026, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. I use the same format, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle cards, and I pull a gemstone crystal at the end of the readings in each of those video series. So these eclipse effects will last strongest for 6 months, could be 9 months, or up to a year. You might want to get your rising sign and your sun sign in these video series. Also, if you want to get a continuation or an expansion of the readings I'm doing right here, right now for March of 2026, you may want to get my psychic crystal readings for March of 2026 for each sign of the zodiac. These links for these videos are down below in the description box, and they're on my website, the links at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. I sell these video series on Vimeo, on-demand videos, and on my Patreon shop. Hi, I just want to drop in here and say that if you're interested, you might want to get my Neptune in Aries psychic tarot and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. We are in Neptune in Aries for the next 14 years. I recorded these videos last year in 2025, but it went back into Pisces for a little bit. But as of January 26th, 2026, it will be Neptune will be in Aries until March of 2039. So for 14 years, you will be affected by and influenced by Neptune in Aries. So if you haven't gotten those video series yet, you may want to check that out. So card number 4 in your reading, Capricorn, is the Three of Rods. And this is success, waiting patiently for success to come in, or letting go of something so success can come to you. It could also indicate that you're at the beginning stages of a successful business venture or endeavor. If you have a business, you're building that business up. You may even be hiring more employees. Some of you may want to take more training or some kind of specific classes or training to upgrade something that you want to do that's going to help you toward your success. Everything's evolving, and formalized plans are solidifying. Some of you are going to get a great deal of financial abundance through some kind of income that you're going to be generating. If you're good at fixing things, you could make a real business of fixing things, refurbishing things, and selling them. They could be things you get at like flea markets, yard sales, or get some kind of deal on. And if you know how to fix, it could be machines, mechanical things, technology, could be other things, anything you're good at. Maybe it's picture framing or something to do with photography. I don't know, but like maybe you're good at retouching photographs and making old photographs look new again, or anything like that. Whatever you're good at, especially if it involves fixing or refurbishing things and then turning around and selling them, you could make a good business at that. It could be a sideline business. Maybe that's not going to be your full-time job, but that could be something you do on the side to make more money. If you're good with mechanical things, you could get involved with like a dealership, car dealership, or a motorcycle dealership, or some place that sells lawnmowers or whatever. And you could be somebody that they can hire on the side to fix stuff and repair things. So, you know, you might even get yourself linked up to a big or small business where they don't want to hire you full time, or you don't want to work there full time, but they could like, what's that called? Commission out work to you. They could hand stuff over to you. And involving anything with fixing, refurbishing, repairing would go well for you. You would do well financially with that. So the last card in your reading is the Ace of Swords. This is victory, truth being revealed. Victory because truth is revealed. Could also indicate love coming in. Even though it's not Ace of Cups, it can still bring in new love. Can also be wisdom and knowledge. If you are waiting for some kind of go-ahead, some kind of green light on something you wanted to do, you get that green light. Maybe it's from your love partner. Maybe you're like, hey, I really want to go on this trip with my friends. And maybe your significant other is going to say, okay, all right. Or it's something you wanted to buy, or some project you wanted to start. And either your significant other or a boss is going to say, you get the green light, you get the go-ahead. You could receive some kind of valuables that could come to you through someone like, through an inheritance. Maybe somebody they pass away, and then you get their stuff. And maybe you're not going to keep it. Maybe you're going to turn around and sell it, or maybe you do want to keep it. If you are looking for a new home, I feel like you will find it and buy it. If you don't do that in March, it could be April, May, because I feel like it's soon. If you start any kind of project or business, you're going to get a lot of accolades for that. It'll be well thought of by the public or others, well received. It'll be like, yay, that was great. Like, you're going to get approval here. If there was something that you really wanted to know how to do, and you did not know how to do it, or there was some kind of elusive information that you really wanted to get, and you hadn't gotten it to this point, you will be getting it in March, maybe April for some of you. And it's going to make you feel like, that's what I needed to get. That's what I needed to know. Now I can proceed forward with gusto. Like, you getting this, like, whether it's secret or elusive information or whatever kind of information you get, it is going to really help you move forward. It's going to help you achieve something you really wanted to achieve, or like get on with something. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Capricorns to work with, use, and wear in the month of March 2026 is blue apatite. And blue apatite is a stone associated with psychic perception. It also helps with motivation, ambition, self-confidence, and self-acceptance. Blue apatite also helps with people doing past life work, like past life regression. Maybe you're going to do that with people. If you do, it would really help. Or if you're getting past life regression yourself. It also helps promote creativity and enhances physical health and wellness. Blue apatite also helps suppress hunger and boosts metabolism. This is a gemstone that if you carry it and wear it in March, you're going to feel like more satisfied. Satisfied with your life, satisfied with your projects and plans or work. If you have to make any speeches or presentations or go on any dates or go to a job interview, blue apatite will help you Capricorns overcome any shyness or any, what is that called, stage fright. If you have to go on stage and perform or sing or make a speech or presentation, blue apatite will help you overcome, shyness or, like I said, stage fright. It's also going to be very, very good helping you with memory. So if you've been having trouble with your memory lately, where you're being forgetful, wear blue apatite or carry it around, or have it in a spot where you can look at it throughout the day, and it's going to be really good to help you remember with your memory, and also remembering important things that you don't want to forget. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for your likes and sharing and subscribing to my channel. It does help me a lot, and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you so much for that. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing month of March, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.